kind of had to do some soul searching, because you're fighting numerous battles at the same time, and you just...
In the heart of Los Angeles, where legends rise and fade under the bright lights of fame, there was a love story that stood apart. A story that began with a spark between two souls who couldn't have been more different, and yet, they fit together perfectly. Kobe Bryant and Vanessa Lane. A young NBA superstar at the top of his game, and a high school girl who had no idea she was about to meet the love of her life. It all started in 1999. Kobe was just 21, already a rising force in the NBA, confident, disciplined, consumed by the pursuit of greatness. Vanessa was only 17, still in high school, working as a background dancer in a music video. That's where fate intervened. Kobe saw her, and in that single moment, something changed. He asked for her number. She said yes. And from that day, their worlds began to intertwine in ways neither could have imagined. It wasn't an easy romance. Kobe was becoming a global superstar. Media, cameras, fans, endless travel. Vanessa, quiet and grounded, had suddenly stepped into a spotlight she never asked for. But through every headline, every rumor, every storm, she stayed. And he fought to keep her close. In 2001, they got married in a private ceremony. No massive celebration, no NBA spectacle. Just two people promising forever, even when the world around them wasn't sure they'd make it. Kobe once said, "She's my backbone. She's the strongest person I know." And over the years, Vanessa proved those words true, again and again. They faced challenges that could have broken anyone else. Public scrutiny. Personal trials. Pain that spilled into the spotlight. Yet somehow through it all they held on. They built a family. 4 beautiful daughters, Natalia, Gianna, Bianca, and Capri. Kobe often said being a father was his greatest achievement. And you could see it in every smile, every sideline hug, every proud look in the stands. But then came that day. January 26, 2020. The world stopped. A helicopter crash took the lives of Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others. For millions, it felt unreal. For Vanessa, it was the day her world collapsed. In a single, unthinkable moment, she lost her husband and her little girl. The grief was unimaginable. Yet in the quiet that followed, when the world mourned and the tributes poured in, Vanessa stood tall. She spoke with grace, with courage, and with love that transcended the pain. At Kobe and Gigi's memorial, she said, "God knew they couldn't be on this earth without each other. He had to bring them home together." Those words echoed through every heart in the arena. It wasn't just a eulogy, it was a reminder that love doesn't end when life does. Love continues. Through memory. Through legacy. Through the lives they touched. Vanessa carried that legacy like a torch. She became the voice of strength not just for the Bryant family, but for anyone who's ever known loss. She built foundations, carried on Kobe's charitable vision, and honored Gigi's basketball dreams through the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, helping young girls chase greatness, just like her father taught. In every speech, every post, every quiet appearance, Vanessa reminded the world. Grief doesn't mean weakness. It means love, deep enough to hurt, strong enough to heal. Kobe once said, "Everything negative, pressure, challenges, is an opportunity to rise." Vanessa embodied that. She turned tragedy into tribute, pain into purpose, and silence into legacy. Today, when fans look back at Kobe, they don't just see the 5 championships, the MVPs, or the gold medals. They see a man who loved his family more than anything else. They see the father teaching Gianna the fadeaway, the husband writing Vanessa love letters, the man who called her his Queen Mamba. And when people see Vanessa, they see a woman who never let the story end in tragedy. She made sure Kobe and Gigi's light never dimmed. Through documentaries, charity events, and tributes, their story continues, not as an ending, but as a legacy of love that outlived the fame, the trophies, and the years. When you watch old clips of Kobe and Gigi on the sidelines, laughing, competing, dreaming, you realize something. Legends don't die. They live on through the people they loved, and the hearts they inspired. Vanessa often says she still feels their presence, in sunsets, in songs, in her daughter's laughter. And maybe that's what love truly is. Something that time can't break. Something that tragedy can't silence. Something that lives forever, in every memory we hold close. Kobe Bryant wasn't just a basketball icon. He was a husband, a father, a dreamer. And Vanessa Bryant isn't just a widow of a legend. She's the living symbol of resilience, love, and grace. Their story reminds us that even when life takes away everything we hold dear, love can still rebuild us. Because true love never ends, it simply changes form. And somewhere beyond the clouds, you can almost hear Kobe whisper, "Mamba forever." If you're new to the iconic world, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so you never miss our next story. Which part of Kobe and Vanessa's journey touched your heart the most? Tell us in the comments below. Because here, we don't just talk about icons. We remember them. We honor them. And we keep their stories alive.